Manifest. 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 Good afternoon, good morning, whatever time it is. I don't even know what time it is. I don't. All I know what day it is. Grand rises to you all. Today is a very, 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 very special day energetically. Unfortunately, we go through so much shit in the mundane that even some of the mundane shit that we call spiritual still keeps you trapped in the mundane. A lot of y'all are missing the bigger pictures. And I'm not trying to say that facetiously or like y'all just don't understand what the fuck y'all doing, but some of y'all just really don't understand what the fuck y'all doing. Really. Some of y'all are so caught up in trying to make sense of clear motherfucking illusion. You are trying to make sense of what is now clear illusion and trying to turn it into reality that you still caught in illusion. Let all this shit go. Let it go so that it comes back to you pure and clear, and then you get to see what the fuck you're going to choose to deal with. So in the sense to where this is the day of the trickster, what I've been saying since last year, if you want to do the research, you'll see that I'm pretty consistent in what I've been saying. I'm pretty consistent in what I've been seeing. I'm pretty consistent in what the fuck I've been working on. So personally, I'm in a good space because what I got thrown into is what's being thrown out. This is a year of creation. And in order to have creation, you have to have perspective. Nobody has a clearer perspective than a contrarian. Because we don't buy anything. We buy everything. So contrarians are tricksters. This is a trickster's day. This is 10 motherfucking 20. This is your one. That one perspective is now going to get shown to you from two different angles. 1 + 2 = what? 3. 3 is what? Creation. So if you're only trying to do things one way, you are disrespecting the other ways that it possibly could have been done and probably should have been done. So even before you get down into that lower level, which is really the bigger motherfucking picture, you have to look at it from, again, the more mundane level, the 10 and the 20. We out here doing this dance. We out here doing this dance in the sense of, say, the Wheel of Fortune. All I want to do is survive. And that's where a lot of people lose the game right there. When you play the game of life from the aspect of survival, you already set a limitation. So stop it. You cannot, again, I've been talking about this for the past week, you cannot go into demonization, self-demonization, self-victimization, seeing yourself as have to make sense of what you've been through instead of having enough sense to say, I got to stop going through. Or in some cases, I got to start going through. So that 10, that Lilith energy, that demonization energy, that Wheel of Fortune, to where you see your fortune, again, probably from the wrong aspect. Instead of seeing yourself as wholeness, you are trying to find the components of everything else around you that verifies the illusion of wholeness. So now you are at a point of pretty much trying to find yourself being real by taking in false components to make yourself real. We all sit here and call people fake all day long. But until you get to the point to where you can respectfully look at yourself and say, shit, I really was the fakest motherfucker in my life. Linda, motherfucking Linda, motherfucking Linda. And let your life tell your tale. Seriously. So that 10, that wholeness of how you see yourself is going to make it into the 20 today. The 20 is the judgment card. It is reflection. How I see myself is how I'm going to project myself forward. The universe is nothing but a big ass mirror. So in the sense that the universe is a mirror, what you send out, whole shit, law of attraction, what you send out is coming right back to you. So if you send it out, the bullshit that says I'm less than what I really am, then the universe will keep showing you the other parts that you don't see. But if you're already in an illusion, you're only going to see what you want to motherfucking see. Motherfucking endgame, 99. Today, in the sense of 1020, the reflection, you are either reflecting yourself improperly and buying karma, or you're reflecting yourself in balance and freeing yourself from motherfucking karma. If you have a balance, then you don't owe anybody shit because you are in balance. If you don't have balance, then you owe somebody something. Think about your bank account. When your bank account is balanced, fuck everybody. When you're shit in the negative, you trying to figure out how to play catch up. Your life is a fucking bank account. Your 10 will show you your 20. 1 plus 2 is 3, but even if you don't want to go that way, let's do 10 plus 2. 10 plus 2 out of the 20. 12. Discipline. What am I sacrificing myself to? And in most cases, what people sacrifice themselves to is really a martyr's trick. Because just because it makes you feel good to say that I did something for a greater cause, was that greater cause actually supporting you, or was it the illusion of the support that you wanted from that greater cause that made you sacrifice yourself? You're still a motherfucking martyr. You still under a motherfucking system of control because you have expectations. You have that nasty word, expectations. And you cannot have expectations. If it don't resonate, don't fuck with it. But when you find wholeness within yourself, you don't have expectations for anything from anybody else. You just have a system of allowance based off of awareness. I'm aware that I can't get anything out of you other than what you're going to give me. And what you try to give me is my choice to take. If it does not give me the reciprocity I am seeking, then I'm not taking shit from you. Because if I trick myself into saying, okay, I want to go through this, it's still choice. It's no expectations. It's understanding. It's awareness that shit, I'm about to dip my energy into something that's less than me, or in some cases greater than me. But either way it go, it's my motherfucking choice. So I can't go boo motherfucking who when it don't work. But we like a motherfucking journey because we buy life in the sense of less than wholeness, because we still coming out of that wretch mentality, that sin, that bullshit ass lie that there's something outside of you greater than you that is sitting over you with a long gray motherfucking white ass beard. Call me Sky Daddy. I'll punish your ass and I'll help you fix your relationship later, but I'm gonna starve you first. I'm gonna allow you to get sick and I'm gonna allow you to die and all this other shit, but I'll help you get that new car. Really though? Really? See, it's cute to get caught in a lie when the lie is the only truth. But when you come exposed into other variations, hello, Tricksters Day, when you start getting other possibilities, probabilities, and other perspectives, if you buy what was always a lie, you're a liar. You're a liar. Cannot have growth if you won't be the first motherfucker to grow. Hey, thank you, baby. Hey, how you doing? So again, energetically, the role I play as a trickster, I feel it all goddamn day long. I feel it all day long. It was probably why my ass didn't even sleep last night. It's some rub nipple energy out here. I'd pull my shirt up, but they fucking blocked me. But I'm gonna rub a nipple for you anyway. So I'm just saying that the energy of fucking creation is here. What you build motherfucking today is really going to be one of the most detrimental days for next year. Mark my motherfucking word. Mark the calendar. Mark the calendar. And I'm not wishing this on anybody. Don't you put that on me, Ricky Bobby. I'm not doing that shit to you. But I'm just saying, hey, twin, if you mark your calendar and some of the choices that you do or do not make today, watch how they play out next year. Watch how everything that led you up to 10/20, this whole past fucking 5 to 6 days since we left out of that full moon, how shit has been saying, fix me, and most of y'all been going, la 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 la, this too much. Watch how I come back and you're gonna see it next year. I'm just saying, I might be a motherfucking psychic. I don't know. My teacher tells me I am. The universe tells me I am. I have a trouble with accepting it. See? You see what I'm saying? Even when you know you whole, there's still some taint components within you that will make you act like who you ain't, make you act like somebody or something that you're not. Or in some ways, like I mean to say, it'll make you be less than what you are. And I'm a whole motherfucking meal. Yes. Delicious than a motherfucker too. Morphine votes. Delicious. Dragons taste delicious. Sorry. But I'm just saying, realistically, without all the fuckery, even when you get into the higher components of remembrance of self, it is still traps out here. And they're still traps. S-T-E-E-L. They are fucking fortified to where one wrong turn will lead you into 7 more wrong turns, and now your ass lost within yourself. So it's when you meditate and you meet that higher you, or you meditate and you start seeing all these prisms and lights and pyramids and all that shit, that is just what the fuck it is. It is an entry point. It is not the end game. It is introducing you to another level of fuckery, but if you ain't smart enough to see where you might be fucking yourself because you think you done found some shit, it's already set up out here. It's like most of these scripts and doctrines that out here. They are out here on design. Again, I say this a lot. If you're smart enough to know that Massa gave the slave a book that he wanted him to learn because it didn't teach him anything except for further enslavement, why the fuck you think all this doctrine's out here? But feel good knowledge, feel good to need to know, feel good sense of arrogance of ego, making you think that you have now elevated yourself, when in senses you did elevate yourself. You took yourself a little bit further out of yourself. So if you're taking yourself further out of yourself, you're putting yourself further into everything else. Where do they want you? In everything else. Who is they? I don't know. I know my answers. Find your own. But I'm just saying, your 10, your wholeness, what should be wholeness. And again, I call on her energy a lot, and I think at this point she knows it's not out of disrespect. If you deal with energies and entities and stuff, then you have to be mindful of them. And I call on Lilith almost fucking daily, especially in this month, because this is Lilith's month. The 10 energy is Lilith. Lilith was the first motherfucking magician, but she was also the first motherfucker to be fooled. The 1 and the 0. She attached herself to the game by trying to detach herself from that motherfucker Adam in that allegory. So in the sense that she was everything, and then she gave up everything just to show that she was not going to be nothing, now you become both. Still a division within yourself. So this October, this wholeness month, where you probably demonizing yourself, what you need to be aware of, where you demonizing yourself, you put yourself in the trap. This is the angel oak in the reverse. This is the queen of earth reverse. You were already grounded, but now you gave your energy into everything that you was trying not to give your fucking energy into. A 3 and a 1. I'm trying to make sure that I communicate and show you my magic. But when you show somebody your magic, you are now going into a battle and a struggle. You ain't got to show nobody shit. Because the sense that you think that you have to show somebody something, there is on some levels some insecurity in yourself. Remember I told you my little psychic thing I got going on? The fact that I sometimes would not buy that label of psychic shows that there's still some disconnect within myself. Transparent moment. That's honestly me. I honestly struggle with that. So in the sense to where Lilith knew she was free, in that allegory, she had the power of the universe. She knew Sky Daddy's motherfucking name, the ineffable name. So if you know the ineffable name, which is the power of the universe, to set yourself free, who gonna check you? So if the power of God was already in her, aka you, who gonna check you? Only you, when you allow a motherfucker to check you by lessening yourself to play somebody else's game. The 1 into the 0. The 1 into the 0. Now your ass tangled. And now you need support. But even in you saying that, Sandra, a light side and a dark side is still division. It's still a division. And if you can only think in that level of division, then you stay divided. And that's not me being disrespectful to you, but Lilith was all things. Lilith was wholeness. And it was when they tried to take her to be less than what she was that they divided her into light and dark. And when she tried to justify not staying light or dark, she now became light and dark. We do that to ourselves in the sense that we sit there and we tell ourselves that we got to be one thing because we don't want to be the other thing. You are now both things, because it takes a level of fucking energetic thought to verify what you don't want to be so that you can verify what you think you are. Your thoughts are creation. When you look in the mirror, just because you went left don't mean that motherfucking image ain't gonna go right. There's a converse to everything in this goddamn universe. As a fucking contrarian, I see it all fucking day long. Yin and yang is a trap. Yin and yang is a motherfucking trap. I'm sorry. If it don't fucking resonate with you, don't fuck with it. But yin and yang, a 69, what do we do with a 69? We fuck ourselves. We getting fucked. 69 in the sense of where you are trying to establish balance, where you were already balanced, turn that 6 upside down, now you got a what? A 99. Turn that other 9 upside down, what you got? 66. Sabotage. You either going to find yourself in wholeness, 99, no more fucking karma, or you're going to find yourself in a goddamn illusion established by you, 66, the master saboteur. You have to start seeing through some of these traps, is what I was saying. If it don't resonate, don't fuck with it. But some of these doctrines and these scripts that we are always keep buying into as how to get out, they're put out to keep you, they're here to keep you in. Because if they were designed to get you out, why the fuck are we still here? If we sitting here and we going through all these goddamn books from all these 1,000 years old, why the fuck are we still here if they are the way out? Because you're only piling on more shit on top of your soul, and now you don't know your soul. All you know is your meat suit and your motherfucking mind, and your mind is made up on illusion. And in the sense that you are made up on illusion, you won't be motherfucking real. So let's be real. What's your 20? In the facts that I see myself as a 10, already trapped in a system of worry and mortality, what is the universe going to show me? If all I'm thinking about is what I'm worried about, guess what the universe is going to show me? Your motherfucking lesson. Guess what the universe is going to teach you? What you doing? Worrying? What we going to teach you? Stop worrying by giving you enough shit that's going to make you worry until you pull your punk ass out of the system. Keep trying to find a way to beat worry, buy worry, you'll forever worry. If you keep trying to buy worry to beat worry, you're still going to be left with worry. You are already their reflection. You don't become it. You come into realization of it. You don't become them. You already realize, holy shit, it was already me. So even in, and I get what you're saying, Lily, but even in thinking that there's an ascension process of becoming, you're still going on a journey. It is a pullout. It is a recension. It is, holy shit, I don't need this shirt no more. I don't need to wear these labels anymore. And in the sense that I'm coming out of all these labels, what the fuck was there? Everything. Zero is everything. You're getting rid of all the fucking excess. When you get out here into worry, you gaining worry. So your 10 showed you your 20, your lessons. So now your lessons, in the sense of what I'm saying, we'll do this. 20 plus 1 is what? The world. Now your world of worry and your world of worry is trying to teach you a lesson. What's going to be the result? You're going to fuck around and find out. You've limited yourself. In the sense that where you are trying to use limited thinking to become an unlimited being, you are still doing yourself disservice. If you are still using the limitations, things that have been set out here to keep you limited as what's going to set you free, let your life tell your tale, player. Let your life tell your tale. I'm just saying. We are all things. We are all things. We are all things. We are all things. We are motherfucking Wu-Tang Clan. We are Wu-Tang. Diversify. Put yourself in high vibration or put yourself in limitations and fuck around and find out why your ass is under control. 3 plus 6 is what? 9. Because I'm trying to create a foundation based off of a fucking illusion. So now my foundation is an illusion. If your foundation is based off of illusions, you are the fucking illusion. You are now the fakest motherfucker in your life. Come on down. Come on down and keep trying to find your way out by going outside, thinking you're calling that inside. The journey is within, but what book I gotta read next? Somebody else's book. Oops. No disrespect to you scholars. No disrespect, because I'm a scholar my goddamn self. I can write books, I can read books, but I don't want nobody else's motherfucking perspective. And it's not that you can't pay attention to what the fuck is going on out here, but the motherfucking first right of refusal belongs to the goddamn refuser. High refuser. If you are not self-taught and self-manifested and self-aware, then you are somebody else. Hello, illusion. I'm gonna call you La Luna and I might worship your ass every motherfucking 30 days. Hey, how you doing? Sorry, I'm just saying. So your 21, your world is going to show you the limitations. What was my limitations? My worry. And why is it my worry? Because that's what I'm trying to learn, how to stop worrying. But if I'm trying to stop worrying by worrying, again, 69, yin and yang. Trying to find balance from within yourself. I like that. I like that. Miss Shaman. I like that in the sense to where we say we're the student and the teacher, but guess what? I get it, and again, it's perfect. It really is perfect. But for me, I'm not student and teacher no more. I'm not going through this shit because in order for me to be the student and teacher, that means I got to go through a class. I've already graduated. Now I'm just trying to figure out how to live life. I'm not going through no more fucking journeys to learn anything else. What life shows me is what it is. I follow energy. Hi, what's your status? Energy. What you learned today? Energy. What you mean energy? What you give me right now? Energy. That's what I'm learning. That's it. Do what I want, when I want, where I want. Yeah, I got to still play these same level games down here and all this stuff, but energetically, I only see your energy. Some of you got some beautiful motherfucking meat suits. I mean, I gotta fucking digress. I'm still a whore, but I only see your energy because that's the only thing of value that you can offer me, because your energy is going to be what is going to make me lose my reciprocity. And reciprocity has to start from self before you can find reciprocity from somebody else. Because if you ain't got reciprocity from yourself, what somebody else tells you is reciprocity, it's a limitation, because you can only take it as, you know, a fucking expectation or as an experience. But if you have the experience of self and already know what wholeness feels like, then can't nobody take you from off of wholeness. Unless you give yourself up out of wholeness in search of that motherfucking 33. If you want to go on a fucking journey to find yourself from somebody else, even after you think you done already found yourself, hello, Linda. But again, fucking free will. It's free will to go on the journey for experience because we here, so we might as well do it. But you don't have to experience and exist at the same time. You can just fucking exist. You can just live and let everything else show you what it is. Then you get to pick and choose your experiences because you're not out here seeking experience. So you're 21. On that sense, we'll go to a 3, but we can't go there yet. Because remember, we're dealing with a year of reflection, which in order to get to creation, you need to be able to reflect on everything. Hi, my primary role is reflection. So the converse of the 21 was the discipline of 12. The discipline of 12 is the motivation. Whose voice is the motherfucking motivation? This is the siren. What will happen if the wrong siren get in your head? Your punk ass gonna meet the rocks. Hello, Cancers. But I'm gonna tell you, like I just got through telling you a second ago, in the sense of motivation, sometimes that titty is a motivator. You see that shit? I wish Kathia was on this fucking Facebook, but she did an excellent job of drawing that titty. She really did. I'm gonna have to go email her in a minute because that titty is delicious. Hi, I'm indulgence incarnate. So in the sense that where I want to gather myself into a fucking experience, it's a choice. And normally it's a choice of the titty. Transparent moment. So what's your motivation? What makes you go into experience? What makes you find the reflection of your own abundance? The 2, your reflection. The 8, your whole abundance. It's still a 10. See, I can start out as 10 and stay whole, or I can break myself up and put a piece of me into somebody else's titty and still end up whole. Probably with a whole titty in my mouth too. Yes, he said that shit. Sexual Sunday. Sky Daddy might be mad at me in a minute. Fuck him, no. So, the motivation. Oh, Queen, call me. So, the motivation. What voices are you listening to? And in some senses, it's the voices in your head that, again, is going to drive you into everybody else's energy. Soul arrogance, soul victimization, soul demonization, all that shit. All that is still the 10 energy. When you don't see yourself as enough, you're going to find motivation to go on a fucking journey. When you don't see yourself as enough, you're going to fuck around and find out that after you get through sucking that titty, you might end up on the rock. Now, is he asleep or is he dead? Hopefully he's asleep. Hopefully he's asleep. Hopefully that titty didn't milk him to death. But what a good way to go. Hey, call me daddy. So, the 21, the world showed you limitations. The discipline, what's your motivation? Remember I said at the beginning about sometimes the sacrifice is still a martyr's energy? Because it was, what was your motivation? Are you doing it because you think you're helping a bigger cause? with expectations of that bigger cause giving you result. See, energetically, if I was a type of person that would buy into Jesus, I'm sorry, Isis, I'm sorry, Yeshua, I'm sorry, Jesus, I'm sorry, Emmanuel, I'm sorry, whatever the fuck his name is. If I was the type of person to buy into that allegory, if I was him, I'd be mad as a motherfucker at y'all. You mean I hung my ass on this motherfucking cross trying to save y'all and y'all still out here acting like a whole goddamn ass? That's a martyr. That's not a sacrifice. That's a martyr. In a sense that where you die for everybody else's sin so that they be free from sin, but these motherfuckers still out here sinning? What the fuck? That's a waste. That's a waste of goddamn energy. Because now your sacrifice has went into vain. Father, why? Why, Daddy? Daddy, no. Who hurt you? Who hurt you? They hurt you. Because they don't see themselves holy enough to be whole. Now you out here martyring yourself for nothing, for nothing. You let yourself kill yourself so that you can save them, so that you can punish them, and they still don't see themselves. Omnipotent or no. But I'm just saying, no disrespect to the energetic construct of Caesar Borgia. He get a bum rap. I do love his Issa role. If you ever done any research on Saint Issa, I do love the energy that is associated with him. Even though it's still another allegory, I do love the energy of Issa. I do. I have the utmost respect for Issa. So, namaste. So, your 10, your 20 turned into a 21, it turned to a 12. It's still get ready to turn into a 3. What are we creating? Nope. Remember, I keep telling you, 3 has 3 functions. 3 is the communication point. What happens when you communicate? As parents, I caution you to listen to this part. What happens when you communicate? Are you destroying your children or are you creating gods and goddesses? We have to be mindful of that. So that's real talk on what's going on with this mundane level. Out here, being caught up in the mortality and worry of this world right here that pushes us a little bit too far. Are you taking in so much of this world to where now you're destroying your world, your seeds, because you're watering them based off of what has already drowned you? So in the sense of communication, there's 3 forms. Communication itself will either create or it will destroy. Make sure that you are creating a god or a goddess who has enough common sense to see the motherfucking trap themselves. Don't show them the trap. Make sure that you show them that you ain't no longer a part of the trap and let them have enough awareness of self, or else you're only creating more drones. You can't tell them what to think. You can show them the possibilities and probabilities of what might be wise to think. So, yeah, and you can't get caught up in probably rub some of y'all wrong way with this, but you cannot teach them simple jack God and goddess as what's God and goddess. If you teach them how to be higher vibration in an illusion, then they just some motherfucking high vibrating illusions. If you teach them that there is a whole lot of motherfucking traps within, without, and on externalizations on many levels, you're only teaching them how to vibrate higher within a system of motherfucking lies. Now they're high vibrating liars. Show them authenticity. Show them reality by learning how to motherfucking live. Not exist. Not survive, not overcome, live. Just saying. So in that sense, what are we doing with this 3? Communication, creation, destruction. Communication, manipulation is not always a bad word. It is the magician itself. In the sense to where if I'm the magician itself, who manipulated me? And I asked it, oh God, I ask this question almost every time I get on a motherfucking Ouija board or spirit board. Who's doing this? And every fucking thing says you. Because it is a submission of your motherfucking will that you allow your magic to get used against you. What you don't use goes into the universal bank of fucking usury. So if you won't use your magic to save you by sitting your punk ass still, then you are admitted to a game of struggle of manipulations. Who was the first manipulator? You. Why? Because what was the creation point? I am the creator. This is the Queen of Spirits. This is the Creatrix. She is birthing existence right here. She wears the motherfucking crown. The dimensional door is all things. Manipulation in that sense of energy work is, you are the energy. Stop working yourself. Manipulation, energy work. Stop working yourself. Ooh, I'm a manifest. Let me go get 3 candles, 17 aventurine, and let me go write down this mantra, and I'm going to channel Ganesh and Lakshmi and Parvati and Ogun. Manipulation. Manifestation, I'm already my abundance. Let me sit back and see where the energy is going so that I can pull my abundance out of me more clearer. Not let me push the ball down the hill and get mad when the motherfucker don't ever make it to the end because I manipulate it. You were already the creator. Sit back and see where what you created was already there for you and stop looking for it. Blinders. Awareness allows you to sit your punk ass back and see every goddamn thing. Faith in motherfucking manifestation. Faith in what? Faith in myself. Because what? I am manifestation. I am God. I am thought in manifestation. I am that I motherfucking am. So therefore all things are me. Get the fuck out of the way and I might see me. Keep telling the motherfucking universe what I want to see, and it's going to show me what the fuck I really need to see. And even when, think of it like this, and I know a lot of us probably did this, where you took a test in school, and the teacher said you got 5 wrong, but she didn't tell you which ones you got wrong, and you went back and you changed all the answers. Now you got 10 wrong. We see that shit on motherfucking on Price is Right. If you still watch Price is Right, and they do that little number game with the tags, and you got 10 seconds, ring the handle. How many numbers do you have right? 5. And the lady go back over there and change all 5 numbers again. And womp, 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 womp. Because it's manipulation. The fact that you can't sit still and take things for what the fuck it is, now you're going to tell things what they have to be. And the one thing you can't tell this universe is what the fuck it's going to be. Because guess what the universe is? A reflection of you. So if you tell the universe what it's going to be, it's you telling it because you are in a search. So therefore, you don't have a foundation of yourself. If you telling the universe what you want, it is a dismissal of already having it. When we write petitions, what we tell our students, don't ever write it like you need it. Don't ever write it like you are out there trying to get it. Write it as if I already have it. I am, I have. Now I want, the first thing that a master motherfucking manipulator has to learn, and I've been doing this shit a whole goddamn long time. The first thing the master manipulator has to learn is to stop fucking manipulating to manifest. Or else you will forever think me putting my finger in that goddamn cake is gonna make it cook any fucking quicker. Just saying. If it don't fucking resonate, let your life tell your tale, player. So now, why are we destroying? Because we out here manipulating. Because we out here waiting. Josh, do me a favor. Yeah. Call your mama and tell her I'm on a live. Tell her I'll call her in a minute. But make sure Danny all right. Okay? Thank you. Sorry, I had a phone call. So in the sense of destroying, what are you destroying? Really, this is a duality. In the sense of the destruction, this is the destruction of the lie. The destruction of the lie is thinking that you have to have everything else around you to see you. You are already you. Look what he's doing. Look what she's doing. If that baby don't hold herself, then she's being held by everybody else with a sense of unknowing. What have most of us done with a relationship? We always went out here and we said that, well, that person taught me this. Can't nobody teach you nothing if you know who you are. Can't nobody put you through nothing if you know who you are. Because then when you go through something, if you know who you are, again, it's allowance. It's free will. When you go through something with somebody and you already have wholeness of yourself, it's choice. If you're out here trying to be embraced by everything around you and you did not embrace yourself, you have already destroyed yourself. And you are furthering yourself to be destroyed by everybody else. Even if it's not fucking malicious. And that's what a lot of people get fucked up on as far as traumas, is because somebody can only love you from the level of love. But if you don't have the level of love within yourself to be smart enough not to let everybody fucking love you, you gonna fuck around and find out you help destroy your goddamn self. And sometimes destruction, again, contrarian's day, The destruction is the motherfucking creation event. The destruction is the creation event. The creation is the destruction event. I need to get out here and birth everything around me because I forgot that was already within me. So in the sense that you're going out here on a journey, it's still a 10, you're going to get it. But the destruction, either way it go, is going to show you an 8. It's going to show you the lesson. The 3, no matter how you do it, whether you're manipulating, whether you are owning yourself as plentifulness, or whether you're out here embracing something, it's going to teach you a lesson. It's going to show you how you fucking moved. Analogy I went through the other day. Water does not require motion to be fucking water. The wholeness of you will keep you out of the pieces of everybody else, unless you like titties in your mouth. Peace. I love y'all. I'll be back in 5 days. I'm not going to do no more lives till I get back from my cruise. Y'all be good. Be good to each other.